Pakistan versus India is the game we've all been waiting for. What are the key matchups is what we're discussing on Hogg's Vlog. Well, both teams are very dominant out the top of the order. Babar Azam, Rizwan, average 52 as a partnership. Rohit, Rahul, average 49. When we go into the second wicket partnerships, Fakhar Zaman and those two openers averages around 36. In the second wicket partnership for India, Kohli and his two openers from India, they average in the mid-40s, so they've got an advantage there. Now, what are the key matchups to really get on top of the opposition top order? Well, for Pakistan, they need Shaheen Afridi to swing the ball back in to Rohit and Virat Kohli and try and get both of them out LBW. With Virat Kohli, he's trying to play a little bit more square of late and try and hit through that square leg region. I think he could get out LBW, and with the straighter one for Shaheen Afridi going across him, get that outside edge. When it comes to Rahul, who's going to be very dominant and really at his peak at the moment, I think Ralph with the extra pace could get him out early. If he doesn't, I think Rahul's going to make a big score. When we look at Babar Azam and Rizwan, I think India can go to Jadeja. They'll be looking for the ball to spin away early. It will go straighter on and he might be able to get both of them out LBW. I think India have got to be very careful with Bhuvi. If he's not getting the ball to swing early, go to Shami, who can bowl that back of the length with a little bit of seam movement and trouble those two openers. I think Fakhar Zaman, I think he's going to have trouble against Shami as well, and even Bhuvi if the ball's swinging, and he could be out LBW with the ball coming in. Now, when we look at the middle order, I think Pakistan have got a little bit more experience here in Hafiz and Malik, and I think in the UAE on those slower conditions, I think they might have an added advantage here. Whereas you look at India, you've got Pant, Surya Kumar Yadav, Kishan could be used in that middle order. They're very explosive batsmen and they'll go after the bowling. If they come off, that's where India might get over the top of Pakistan. Now we look at both teams' bowling departments. I think they're very even across the board. In the pace department, I think India have got more experience than Pakistan. But if we look at both lineups, they've got pace, they've got bowlers that can swing the ball, and they've got bowlers who can bowl really well in the death. When we look at the spinners, there's not much difference there in experience. The only thing that Pakistan have, they have Malik and Hafiz to be the number 6 and number 7 bowlers. India don't have that with Hardik Pandya injured. So Pakistan have got a slight advantage with the depth of bowling. When we're looking at weaknesses, the only weakness for both teams is number 6. Hardik Pandya hasn't had form of late, and plus he's not bowling. Will they play him? I reckon they might not, and go with the extra batter and just go out with 5 frontline bowlers just to add that extra batting depth. And Asif Ali at number 6 for Pakistan, can he find the boundaries on these slower wickets in the UAE and against the quality bowling attacks of India in T20 cricket will be the big question mark. Now, for me, the keys for Pakistan are Ralph and Shaheen Afridi controlling their emotions. If they don't, it'll be easy scoring for the top order of the Indian batsmen. And when we look at India, I think Rahul is going to be the key. He's filling a void there out in the opening spot. He's got that spot again. Will he take it with open arms and get a big score on the board? I think he will. I don't know who's going to win it. It's very even contest. India have won 7 out of 8 games in T20 cricket, and the law of averages say that Pakistan at some stage have to turn the tide. I think Pakistan might win tonight. I know that Indian fans won't like that, but that's the way I see it. Anyway, put your comments downstairs, and there's a question I want to ask you. Who's got the better bowling lineup, India or Pakistan? Let's have a good discussion. And remember, okay, it's Pakistan versus India. I know there's a lot of emotion out there. Let's keep it nice and clean in there and have good discussion, because it's about cricket. It's not about anything else that's going on in the world, because we all love this game. Thanks guys, stay safe and enjoy tonight's contest. And by the way, both of these teams will get through to the semi-finals.